Happy Tech Tuesday, I'm Melanie Moron with UF Innovate, and today we're going to be talking about real estate and technology, and joining me to talk just about that is Brian Oen, President of BHGRE Commercial Real Estate. Brian, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So what do you do at BHGRE and what is your role as a president?
Yeah, so at BHGRE Commercial, we do full service commercial brokerage. That includes landlord-tenant representation. We do owner and seller representation as well as investment sales. As the president, my role is typically to run our strategic initiatives as well as growth, as well as just kind of oversee the day-to-day operations.
And how did your journey start into real estate?
So prior to getting my real estate license, which I did in January of 2017, my wife was pregnant. And coming from the corporate world in a higher level position, it's just very time consuming. And I just knew that with becoming a new father of twins that I was gonna probably be needed more at home. And so I looked at getting self-employed again. And in doing so, I love all things real estate. I started investing in real estate early in the early 2000s, and I felt like making a career of it. That way I can have a little bit more say in my schedule and have that freedom and flexibility to be home and help out.
How has technology improved your workflow when it comes to commercial real estate?
Well, I think first and foremost, all listings nowadays are online, right? So the days of having to scroll through papers and all that stuff, that was way before my time. So just having access to several listing platforms to see everything that is on market is key. But probably one of the more important things with helping folks find investment properties is we subscribe to some other platforms, Reonomy being one of them, which gives us access to owner information for different types of investment properties, but it allows us to search different types of things, how many properties they own, whether or not they have debt on it, and certain things like that that really help me hone in and identify stronger properties or stronger candidates of properties to send our investors.
How do you use automation and different tools to help clients?
So for instance, our back-end software that feeds our website is called BuildOut. It also syndicates with dozens of other listing platforms. So therefore the automation of us being able to just load a listing into BuildOut that feeds our website, and then it just simultaneously goes and syndicates with probably 2 to 3 dozen other websites that puts our listings out there, that keeps us from having to key that in to get it out there, has been really helpful. Also being a CoStar member, which not all agents are, but that just gives us access to every single listing and commercial listing, whether it's for sale by owner, and whether it was on all the platforms. CoStar does a good job of inputting those listings in there, just so we have the most current listing data. But also what's more important is CoStar, and then also as a Crexi Pro member, we have access to sales data, which is just as important sometimes as having access to listings. So that's been very helpful.
So for those who are interested in starting their journey in commercial real estate, what advice would you give them?
I think first and foremost, they should probably find somebody that is doing commercial real estate, and whether it's to just get information from them or maybe look at them as a mentor, but they'll really help them understand what it takes to start a career in commercial real estate. It is a little bit more challenging to start as a commercial realtor than say residential real estate. From what I'm being told, I've done both, but it does take a little longer for the commercial side of it to build up enough book of business to really kind of focus and hone in just on commercial real estate.
Well, Brian, thanks again for talking to us about real estate today.
Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
And that's it for today's Tech Tuesday. We'll see you next time.